Right, so today's video, we are taking these tyres off of the 7716. This is Peter's tractor. We're going to put the other drill on here, but it's got to have the big tyres on. These are the bigger tyres. Basically, you want your tractor to have as much surface area on the ground as possible to reduce compaction. So we're going to stick the big tyres on, then we'll stick the drill on. That's going to be today's video. We'll have a look at the other drill, and yeah, the boys are here. They'll probably do most of the work, to be honest. We've got to jack her up, take these ones off, put them ones on, job done, and then hook the drill on. So we're going to get on with that. Got the new drill here. They've had to change a couple of bits on there. This drill has a power harrow with a roller with a drill on the back. Basically, we need to get ready because things are drying up quite nice now. Wheels are coming off the other tractor. I'm not sure what Keithy's doing with this one, but we put the big tyres on this one already. And they are, what are they? So these are 960 R32s. Basically, you're reducing compaction by widening the area that you're treading on. What else you got to do to this drill then, Keith?
I've just changed these cameras around the drill.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're doing now, is it?
Yeah.
And that's so you can, when you poke your nose out the front of a junction.
When you come out of a gateway, you can see down the road each way.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you don't want that sticking out and a car coming past, do you? It's pretty cool, that one. We had to change just a couple of things on there. We had to change the tramline markers, which are these things here. You just set them to your width of your tractor. We're just waiting on a couple of pipes because you have to move each tramline has its own feed, and when you go to do the tramline marks, you shut off the seed to those two, to the two. Otherwise it would drill, you'd have seed going up the tram lines. So it shuts, basically these two control boxes at the top, shut that off, and they were set too wide, so all we've done is moved them back in line with where it needs to be.
When it marks the tram line in the core, on top of the coulters, those ones on the back leave a mark, so if you go spraying before the corn comes up, you know exactly where the tram line is,
yeah.
So you can drive up it.
So it leaves two marks?
Yeah, it scratches two lines in the ground,
Ah.
so when he comes spraying it ain't come up, you can drive up those two lines and be exactly on the tram line.
Ah, okay,
So it stops drilling on the drill, so it leaves two gaps in the drilling, and those things just follow in those two gaps, marks the ground, so when he comes to spray it, and it ain't come up, you can see exactly where the tram line is.
Ah, that's a better explanation. That's a bit better than what I was trying to do it again.
You've got the beauty of
You've
editing.
done one? You've done one already?
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
We're like an F1 pit crew, we are.
Yeah.
Where's he gone? I see he's over there filming.
Is that ready to... What will you do? Just leave one in?
Yeah, for now.
these are 20.8.
20 inches wide, 0.8, 38, which is the rim.
Yeah.
38 inch rim.
And how does that differ? These are 5.
See, these are all the metric. That's a metric measurement.
Oh, right.
Sometimes
so,
it will give you the two measurements. So they're 5, 40, 65, 28s.
but they're wider, aren't they?
Yeah. They'll probably be twice as wide as those.
Really? And will you let the pressures down on these as well?
Yeah, quite low now, as you can see they're bulging.
Yeah. But how low can you go on these? Can you go lower than that or not?
You get about 5 psi.
And that really will give you a big
Yeah.
footprint. Is that just for safety, is it?
Yeah, so if it falls off the jack, you've got something there to catch it.
Yeah. This thing's brutal.
Is that anti-clockwise or clockwise?
That's anti-clockwise. I can start going?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That thing is brutal. Right, 2 left on that.
What do you do for now?
How much does this tractor weigh then, Keith?
Don't know, you have to look in the book.
Roughly.
7 tonnes, 7 or 8 tonnes?
Oh, not
No,
massive.
7 tonne, I should
7.
say.
What does yours
6,
weigh?
6, that'd be a couple of tonne more, I suppose.
Getting on for 10 tonne then.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be. This wouldn't be 10 tonne. Mine.
Yours would
If you look at the exact weight, you want to look at the manual out. It'll tell you in there.
Bit bigger than your bike tyre, aren't they?
Just a little bit.
I can do that.
Bike tyres.
Yeah, easy.
Like taking the wheels off.
Easy,
It's
mate.
easy to take one of these off and take a bloody bike wheel off.
You're having a laugh.
Not because about the chain.
Right. Those go in my little pile.
Still go down. Hang on.
Wait.
You push it in the bottom. Hanging on this stud.
Well, we're back on. I don't know if we'll move that now. Oh, that'll do. That'll do it there.
You don't want it rubbing on the stud.
No.
Just go into it.
Definitely helping on it. Back to you. Mick.
You.
Mick.
Back to the axle now.
Yeah, we can go.
Right, towards the cattle chair.
That cattle shit.
Coming this way, are you? Come on then.
We'll just put it straight in. Worry. Worry. Right, that's where I'm going to help.
Right, pull your end round.
Now your end. My end.
Well, one of those wheelchairs.
It's too long, isn't it?
Slide it on the ground.
Hey, I'm nearly there, mate. Weird.
Yeah, you got that. 5 inches to go. Turn it to get the studs involved now.
We're bang on. We're bang on.
What, the line they don't line up, do they?
Yeah.
You must have got wonky eyes.
Right, what are you doing with that? We want to go.
Front up. You just push it against that. It's rolling back. Ready?
Yeah.
Any pressure on it?
Yeah.
Those rings.
Oh, they got to come on.
Put one on the top, two on the top.
Spinning that one, you can throw it.
You just take your time.
Right, let's get it going down.
You're only holding the wheel, are you?
Yeah, a bit of weight.
It's on, Dave. More nuts and then air load. You'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll do them up.
No, I
That
will
thing,
do
you'll
it.
strip the threads in 5 seconds.
No.
Yes. You want to strip the studs, that's a big job putting new studs in.
Alright,
It's easily done with that thing.
I will let you help, okay?
Slide down on the first hole, we'll say you'll be alright.
Yeah. Right, I've got to do this and we'll wait for Pete to come back.
How easy was that?
Alright, once you get the wheel on.
Too easy. Too easy. Quite a big job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just 2-minute job, is it?
So you can get them lined up straight away, it's not too bad. Yeah, get the wheels slide on straight away.
Alright, so we're about halfway through changing the tyres. Got to keep an eye on the cows as well because we are still calving. There's still 30 or so to go. This young man is the man who lost his mum. He thinks I've got some milk for him. It is a beautiful day today. This is the sort of day we want. Right, we just need to have a quick look. A lot easier now, there's less to calve because there's not as many in here to check. You can get a good look at each one. All good here. She's got a calf. Let's have a quick look at you. What's up, man? Come on, you. Only a day or so old, that one. There are a couple that are close. This one here, she's close. Look at the bag on her. She might even have one. Got a good bag on her, 324. She's close, she'll have one in the next day or two. And this is this morning's calf. Blue dye on its tummy, that's just antiseptic spray. That'll dry his navel up so he doesn't have any issues there.
spaces.
Oh yeah. Something on that block of wood. Safe, keep it. I'll let you do that. If anyone out there wants to send us a wheeljack, we'll happily try one out for them. That's hard work. So the big tyres are on Peter's and my tractor. We share it. We share this tractor. Now we're going to hook the driller on. What you got left to do on this then, Keith, to get it ready?
Put 2 more pipes on it. So we changed the tram line width down and pipes didn't reach.
Yeah.
The
They were set. What were they set for? Something else?
They were set wider for a different tracking width.
Yeah.
Right width. It was set at about 95 inches or something. Centimeters.
What?
Yeah, 2 pipes on and we're ready to go.
So what have you adjusted so far? You've done your back markers.
Tram lines on the drill, tram lines itself, the back pre-emergent markers to match.
Yeah. What else have you got set up before you can go?
We set about markers to the right width.
Yeah.
We should be good to go now.
And then when you get into the field, what other adjustments have you got to make before you can go?
Depth on the drill, power harrow depth.
Yeah.
To make sure the drill's drilling at the right depth.
Yeah.
Burying all the seed.
What about the bar at the back? That's got to be.
What, on the power harrow?
Yeah.
That if it's wet, just wind it straight up out the way.
And metering as well. You got to do some metering.
Just calibrate it.
Calibrate it.
Yeah, just calibrate it.
And then what does that do?
That governs the amount of seed coming through.
Yeah.
How much?
How does the seed go from a lot of seed into every single pipe having the right amount of seed?
Blows it down the pipe. Fan blows it down that pipe into that distributor up on top of there.
Yeah.
It just blows it into there, and it all goes down the spouts.
How does one pipe not? Does one pipe get more seed than the others,
No,
or
it blows it up into that mushroom.
there's just
which
so
hits
much,
the top,
is there?
the volume, it spreads it all out, and it goes down the pipes.
And you'll always get the right amount
You're not
in each
getting
pipe.
exactly, but it's pretty even. Yeah.
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 Oh, good.
I wouldn't say you'd get exactly the same down every spout, but it just spreads it out evenly and blows down the pipes.
Yeah. So we're almost ready to go then.
Yeah.
All we need now is some dry fields.
Yeah. Dry on the top, but wet underneath.
Yeah. They are drying, but slowly. Right, we'll have a look at the other drill. It's in the new drill. Peter will show you around this drill. He'll have to calibrate his drill as well before he goes. And each seed has different calibration settings. You can see these tyres here. They look flat, but they're actually designed to run like that. What they'll do is give you a bigger surface area, widthways and lengthways. and spread the load even more. What have you got to do on this, Pete?
I'm greasing it now.
Do you have to calibrate anything?
Well, not till we got some seed in. You can't do it till we got seed in.
So literally day of seed, you do that, do you? All right. Right, so last year they gave us, who was it? Kuhn. Kuhn gave us that S-Pro, didn't they? 6,000.
demo, yeah.
Why? I'll show you a picture of that drill. It was a monster drill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So why did that, when it came to harvest, for some reason or another, this drill here outperformed that drill, didn't it?
The yields were higher behind this drill than that Kuhn drill, but we don't know why.
Yeah, but we only did it. We didn't do a true test with
field.
this, then that, this, then that. But every field that we drilled with this, compared to the Kuhn S-Pro, out-yielded better on this drill, and we don't know why. We did 3 or 4 fields with the big drill, and we did everything else with this drill. And for some reason or another, when it did come up, I've got a picture actually, when it did come up, it come up really nice, and we all thought, wow, yeah, this is beautiful. It was a disc drill, and when that came up, Pete, that came up lovely, didn't it, across the fields. We all thought it was going to be mega, didn't we?
It did a brilliant job, but it didn't yield.
But the yields were down compared to this drill, and that's all we had to compare was the drills. But yeah, something interesting there. Maybe could have been compaction, couldn't it? Because it was a big tractor and a big drill, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe compaction had something to do with it. That's why we use massive tyres, just to try and spread the load. Right, so that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hopefully we can go drilling soon. We've got a bull here now who's not very well. He's got a bad back or something, so we've got to keep an eye on him, but it's not looking good for him now. Never rains, but it pours, hey? Yeah, so we're just putting everything away to go home. We'll give the cows another check over. Farmer will be back. They've done spraying all day. Yeah, good day, got a bit done. So if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for that. Nice one. Bye.